cosplaying as Altair from the first Assassin's Creed game.
I'm Connor Kenway from Assassin's Creed 3.
Definitely seen some awesome costumes today. Best one so far? That's really awkward. I can't possibly say. I've got someone flapping for a Viking pirate over there, but I'm not going to say that for obvious reasons. I could definitely say there's been a lot of more anime-orientated cosplayers, and the Kakashi running around with the 50 Shades of Grey instead of Come Paradise, definitely one of the best, let's have to say.
Yesterday there was a pretty awesome Sasuke leading a massive conga line all throughout the inside, which was really quite entertaining to watch.
Most of it. Certain parts were bought, which got to a certain stage, and originally I had bought some of this, and then I went through drastic tearing it apart, restitching it, cutting and restitching it all again, making things from scratch, and then getting things taken off of me because I wasn't allowed to have a real sword and a real hidden blade, and it's just been one thing after the other.
Most of it, no. This is actually my friend's coat who couldn't be here today. It sounds like he died, he actually didn't. But yeah, and I got told to do this outfit very few days in advance, so there's only little bits of stitching that's mine, and sort of the little tomahawk. That's about it, really.
Out of everything, I have to say the Apple of Eden, because it did light up, the batteries died, but it was also involved cutting every little bit of thin foam, gluing it down, realising it was in the wrong place, peeling it off, re-gluing it, painting it, then going over with a glass pen to sort of colour in the orange. It was way too much effort for what actual results were, and it's my own fault, but I wrapped the Christmas tree lights that were inside around the batteries, so now that the batteries died I've got to tear it all apart to replace them, which was a really bad idea. This has been an ongoing thing for about 3 to 4 years. I got it really cheap off of eBay, comparatively to a costume for eBay prices, and then I've redone the belt, I've relayered the belt, and it's just sort of been every single con I've gone, oh, I should probably do something more to it now. Admittedly, it's getting to the end of its life. I am looking to make a new, I'm going to do the new Assassin soon. Bits are sort of falling off here, there and everywhere, if I'm honest, so this was supposed to be its last final hurrah. But yeah, over the years it has been tweaked a lot, so. It works out about 6 years. First one was back at an MCM oh so far back when I did Naruto cosplay, and the role was to wear as much clothes, as many layers as possible, and a mask to hide my face, because I was like, oh my god, I'm going to be the only person doing this. And I got there and realised I was horrifically underdressed for the occasion. So then it's been just favourite characters throwing on the outfit.
Not for very long. It's been just over a year, technically, I suppose. Probably about a year and 3 months or so.
It was a matter of always wanting to find a con like this, seeing the first sort of like, oh my god, these happen in the UK, this is amazing, and then I was like, oh, other people do the outfits, and I was like, yeah, we've got to try it at least once, and that was also the reason for the mask, because if it was horribly wrong, then no one would know who I was. That was the intention.
That would be through my other half, who, the first introduction I had to cosplay was when our neighbour was dressed as a Templar. He put a Templar shirt on or something like that, and he said, I'm so sorry, I have to do this. Got dressed up all in the assassin's garb, went over the fence and assassinated him. I was sitting there confused as hell, but it was entertaining, so afterwards I thought, yeah, why not, I want to try and do that. So.
No, I've bought a spare set of clothes. Normally we do by car, but my driver's not with us today, so train, and I have spare clothes. I have got changed on the train before, and for that reason I now travel back in normal clothes, so once I learnt it.
I hope so. I don't know. If I can stand the heat, I will do. I'd love to just walk down the road and just like blending in with everyone else. Not too long. I don't know, a little bit on the tubes, about an hour or so on the trains, so it could be worse. I forget that we've got a half-hour walk through the end of it, through quite a dangerous district, so on second thoughts I probably won't be staying in this costume.
Yeah, I've got the next one I'm doing is the new Assassin Edward Kenway. That's going to be my next major project, what I'm working on. I'm hoping to do an Iron Man outfit, which seems like a good idea on paper. That's a lot of work for what it is. And if I'm honest, it's one of those scenarios where 3 months from now I'll finish what I've done and I go, that's it, I've got a load of costumes, I'm not doing any more. Then I'll find something else and I want to make more. It's as simple as that.
Far too many. The next one I'm planning on doing for the next con that I've got coming up would be a turret from Portal, which I've scarily thought out how I'm going to do it, even with a little speaker just attached somewhere along the top that's just going to every now and then just play a Portal turret sound. I'll just be walking around and just hear, I don't want to hurt you.
If money were no object, it'd be an Iron Man outfit made of metal, which I could walk into and walk out of, and just it would be made of, well, I would say it'd be made of iron. It'd be heavy. If I could make it fly, that would be amazing. But there we go. That's a lot of money. So.
Can I select more than one? Maybe. I'd do absolutely every single dress from Alice Madness Returns. Absolutely every single one. I would have a fully functioning, sharpened Vorpal blade, every weapon, and oh my god, you shouldn't have said that because I want to do that now.